Well, there is one of the 40 neuromuscular diseases that is called amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. We more commonly know it as ALS. It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, but it is a debilitating and fatal neuromuscular disease, and a person with ALS gradually loses control of their muscles and the hands and the legs, and there just aren't many drugs available at the moment to slow or reverse that progress. And while the eventually fatal disease can rob people of their mobility and their independence, we have the story of one area woman who has learned to look at life differently.
60-year-old Linn White started quilting about 9 years ago with a close group of friends.
So we took quilt classes together, and it's really been fun.
The now retired Woodruff 8th grade social studies teacher says at that time, there wasn't much time to quilt. Life was busy. However, the former avid walker now has plenty of time.
Okay, I'm going to take a break.
But even that is limited. She has ALS.
Okay, I had a fatal disease, but I'm not dying today. And today's all I've got. It has cruise control.
Diagnosed 4 years ago, White says the disease is progressing slowly.
I can still speak and eat, and I breathe pretty well.
She doesn't take any medication, as there isn't much out there.
This is where I've set up all my quilting.
White moved into an assisted living facility in September in De Pere to get the daily help she needs. She also moved to be closer to her daughter, son-in-law, and 6-month-old granddaughter, Annabelle.
Right now we're trying to get her to crawl. So I'm enjoying that whole process and watching her figure out and learn the world.
But even that is bittersweet.
I would guess that I have probably 4 years left, and I do look forward to her growing. And my daughter is sad to think that I won't be there at her wedding, but we don't always have choices.
That means doing the best she can to live for today. Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
And Lynn is with us right now. A hard adjustment to the one day at a time approach?
It is. It is a hard adjustment, but it really brought me peace and makes each day count. I probably enjoy each day more than most people do.
Now, you're in De Pere now. Where were you before that?
I lived in northern Wisconsin in Minocqua, a resort town. I lived on a lake.
Now you live close to the Fox River, at least.
That's right. That's right.
How has MDA been able to help you in this process and journey?
MDA has been a huge support to me. As I said, there aren't any drugs really. There's some physical therapy available, but it doesn't really help. It just gives you confidence. MDA has been there with suggestions for assistive devices, for places I can go, for ways I can get help, and just to connect me to other people who have similar diseases.
And to keep your life going.
Yes, absolutely.
Now how you're in assisted living, Birch Creek in De Pere. What services are being provided that 5 years ago you didn't need?
Well, I need daily cares, getting dressed, taking care of myself, getting washed. I have them cook all my meals for me. The chair really takes care of my mobility, and I have lots of remotes to do everything for me. So if there's a button I can push, I get it.
Technology helps.
Yeah, it does, and I have my new iPhone.
Well, what would you say to the folks out there at home who are watching the telethon and wondering what they might be able to do?
Well, any kind of support is wonderful, but it means so much to all of us to know that people are willing to contribute to try to find some kind of help for these diseases.
All right, and Lynn, we'll keep our fingers crossed for a cure.
Thank you.
All right, Linn White. Thanks so much. Rachel?